It's your boy God Jr., aka the Gamma Indigo Child. We back with another one for you guys. I call this one the recipes of the seasons. Well, if you know anything about my work, I always try to break down how things work, and because it's not a mystery to things. It's just if you don't understand what's happening, that's what make it a mystery. So we're gonna start this one off with the recipes that make the seasons what the seasons are. You know what I'm saying? And to understand what these are, you got to understand the modalities of things, which is basically a particular mode in which something exists or is experienced or expressed. And every season in the elements plays a part in what make the spring what spring is, summer what summer is, autumn and winter, you know. So if you know anything about the modalities, Aristotle, the Greek philosopher dude, he came up with the like basically what they are, how they are, you know what I'm saying? Like fire is dry and hot. Air is wet and hot. Earth is dry and cold, and so water is wet and cold. Now, I'm gonna give you a briefing. I'm gonna do a whole post on this, but I'm gonna give you a briefing of what these three modalities are. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, there's cardinal, there's fixed, and there's mutable. So for cardinal signs, or for cardinal in season, the cardinal would be the sign that starts the season, you know. And then you got the fixed sign, is basically the sign that embodies each season fully, meaning it's at its full strength at these times, and it don't change from this until it's over. And then you got the mutable in the seasons, and they basically the signs that conclude each season and help to transition into the next one. So they will be the ones that end the season right before we transition to the next season. Just like I explained in I think there was the Jesus or the last. I explained it in one of the posts. You'll have to check them all out, and I will be doing another one just on this to explain it fully. But I'm gonna brief it because I got to get going with the presentation I got for you guys. So, as you see right here, we got spring, and with spring got Aries, the cardinal fire. Aries cardinal fire is the start of spring. Once the cardinal fire, the sun hits the cardinal fire, that's the spring. And spring also in the day, like if you know about the day Maseroth, you'll see that from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock is basically Aries. So that's the cardinal fire of the day, and the cardinal fire of the year also. So that's the beginning of the recipe. So in order to make spring, you're going to need Aries cardinal fire, Taurus fixed earth, and Gemini mutable air. So when they go from Aries cardinal fire, Taurus fixed earth is basically what the spring season really is. It's basically the earth temperature, the like room temperature kind of. It's the earth temperature, which is the fixed earth. And then you got the last of the spring season is Gemini mutable air. So that is the changing. The mutable air is what's changing into the next season, which is summer. So it's changing until Cancer cardinal water, which is the beginning of summer. Just like I said, the recipe for summer would be the Cancer cardinal water, Leo fixed fire, and Virgo mutable earth. And it's the same thing around for the date also, which is at noon you got the cardinal water, Cancer cardinal water. From 2 to 4 you got the Leo fixed fire, and you got the Virgo mutable earth right before the sunset. So it's changing. If you notice how the mutable Virgo earth is changing the earth. It's changing the earth from when the light is out to when the light isn't, if you're following me. So that's the changing of the summer, which, like I said, the cardinal is the start of it, which is the start of summer, is cardinal water. And you got the fixed Leo. That's why it's so hot in the middle of summer, because Leo is the fixed fire, and it's, you know what I'm saying, it's the what summer really is. It's fixed fire. You know what I'm saying, if you following what I'm saying. So around 2 to 4 is Leo also in the day, just like the Virgo, like I just explained. So the Virgo earth is changing at this time, just like the earth changed from, like, if you notice, spring and summer is like good for people, and then the fall and winter is like the bad, if you want to use good or bad to try to explain this or understand it. So when it's mutating to autumn, Libra cardinal air starts autumn, and the recipe for autumn would be Libra cardinal air, Scorpio fixed water, Sagittarius mutable fire. So this is the interesting thing about autumn, because if you know anything about the presentation I did on the Last Supper and all that, you'll understand that, for instance, Libra is sunset, so the cardinal air of the sunset. Then you got what autumn is represented by, is basically fixed water, the rain and all that, you know. And then you got Sagittarius, the mutable fire. But if you notice, look at this. You got the spring, the sun is the cardinal in spring. You see that? And then in summer, the Leo, the fire, the sun is fixed in summer. You see how it's moving? And then if you look in autumn, you'll see that the fire is mutable now. And this is the last time you will see the sun, which is in Sagittarius. And that's why in the Last Supper, this is why that the Jesus get by a centaur. It's because Sagittarius is the centaur, and the last time you see the sun in the in the elements, if you want to say it like that, in the elements is when it was last seen in Sagittarius. So after that, it transitioned to winter, which is the Capricorn cardinal earth, which jumps off winter. You know what I'm saying? Because now the wind, now it's cold. You know what I'm saying? The cardinal is the earth is cold or whatever. And then you got Aquarius fixed air, and Pisces mutable water. So in order to get winter, you notice there's no sun present. There's no fire present. There was fire in spring at the cardinal. There was fire at the fixed of summer, the fixed sign of summer, and then when you hit autumn, it's the mutable. So if you notice, it transitioned 3 times already, and now we're in the 4th, which is winter. So, like I said, the cardinal earth, that's the recipe. The cardinal earth, the fixed air, because that's what winter is basically. Air. It's cold. It don't have no sun, so it's a different. You follow what I'm saying. And then back to Pisces, and Pisces is the immutable water, and it's transitioning back to spring, and it starts the whole post again. So that's what all this. That's what the recipes are. This is how you make. Well, this is the recipe that God, the Most High, whatever you want to call the creator of everything, or I like to call it all that is, because that's all that is that and everything that comes from it. So, but yeah, those are the recipes to each season. And like I said, you are able to, when you understand that majority of all the knowledge and stuff that these ancient people was trying to teach everyone, it's actually the earth's way of doing things, the way it was created. So if it's whatever that's created by all that is has an explanation to it, you just gotta know it. But if you notice, you see how it's easy to manipulate people with thinking that it's something more to all this, when in fact it's just the sun positioned in the air, in the elements and all that, in the So this is the recipe of the seasons. Till next time, love to all, and to all, spread the light. Spread the light.